Not everything is a government op, but this, in my opinion, is a government op. Don't get me wrong here. It sounds conspiratorial, got it. But let's kind of back up a little bit. One, the laptop from Hunter Biden. His lawyers admitted that they were true. Okay. It was his. Yeah, we knew. Last 2 years. Second, Ukraine. Ukrainians getting their butt handed to them right now. And we're dumping more and more arms and ammunition and money into that corrupt country, finding another corrupt country. Yay! 3, train derailments. Now, this one in Ohio, and it's this gas cloud that's coming out of it, wasn't the first one. There's been a few others this year. Just this year. Just in a month and a half. Just this month and a half, we've had a couple train derailments. Gas and inflation. Gas prices are going like this, especially in my state. They continue to go up and down. They're still way more expensive when Orange Man was still at the helm, which he should be. Anyways, and now, all of a sudden, we have an existential crisis from extraterrestrials. Okay? So everyone's all focused or hyper-focused on the UFOs. So, is it little green men from Mars? Or is it interdimensional goblins? No. It's a government op. That's what it is. Did anyone see? Now, we saw the balloon that was shot down over Myrtle Beach, or just off the coast. Did we see the other 4 UFOs? No. We're taking it on faith that the government isn't lying to us about those other things. So that begs the question, why now? So I got this story here. It says non-Chinese U.S. adversaries may have launched recent UFOs, ex-NORAD chief explains. That's one way of thinking about it. But you gotta think about it. It's convenient for the government right now to get everyone all riled up, pissed off, scared, and want the government to do something about UFOs. Now, when you say UFO, all you're saying is that it's a flying object. I don't know what it is. That's it. It doesn't mean it's an alien craft. That's ridiculous. Because let's be honest here. If you look at a map of the universe, okay, it's huge. The nearest star to us is about 3.7 light years away. I think it's Proxima Centauri. One of them. It's a binary star system or trinary. The deal is that just to even get there, the amount of energy to get there, even at the speed of light, would take you 3 years. So you'd have to theoretically, which is so, and scientists and astronomers suggest that it's not even possible to go past the speed of light. I don't know. So you're gonna tell me that some alien out there, okay, or some civilization that can travel interstellar space, wants to come to a backwater of a planet that they've well past, that they've evolved well past us, that they're over here flying around at 40,000 feet. No, it's impossible. Is there alien life? Maybe. I haven't seen it. Have you? It's probably there, but it's probably not nowhere near us. Now, when I say this is a government op, an operation, it is. This UFO stuff, for the government to say, oh, we shot down UFOs, it's them to obfuscate what they're doing with this hand right here. Oh, there it is. That's what they're doing. They're saying, oh, the Hunter Biden's laptop, gas and inflation, train derailments, Ukraine. Oh, don't worry about that. When you focus on the UFOs, government op. This is government op. This is government op. That's what it is. And to suggest otherwise, you can have in your opinion to say that it's not. More power to you. But this is a government op. So I want to hear what this guy says. He says 3 unidentified objects the U.S. recently shot down over Canada and Lake Huron may have launched by non-Chinese American adversaries. That could be India, North Korea, it could be Russia, it could be Kazakhstan, it could be anybody. To suggest that it's almost impossible for any state actor to fill up a huge weather balloon, and just screw with us, that could happen. It could 100% happen. We just don't know where it's from. And we probably won't figure it out. Why? Well, we blew it up. Now, they did recover some of it off the coast of the first one, the Chinese one, the weather balloon, where the potato let complete its mission, then shoot it down. Instead of, no, we can't shoot it over rural Montana. No, we can't do that. We might hit the Yellowstone Ranch. No, I can't do that. What? What? Anyways. Let's see. The unprecedented military action came after the U.S. government permitted a large Chinese surveillance balloon to travel thousands of miles from Alaska to Atlantic Ocean before blowing it out of the sky on February 4th. Since then, the fighter jets have been scrambled to shoot down 3 similar unidentified objects. 2 over the Yukon Territory and 1 over Midwestern Great Lake. So the officials have remained mum about the origins of the objects as they analyze the grounded payloads. Even as a U.S. Air Force general overseeing North American airspace said Sunday he was not ruling out the possibility that aliens were responsible. Oh my God, what is so disingenuous. It's not aliens. It's a state actor. It's just someone screwing with us. And our government goes, well, we can use it for them to, sort of get the public and the news media off our back for a while so we can focus on and do other stuff secretively, like dump more money into Ukraine. That's more plausible than some interstellar alien race coming to us and going, hey, let's hang out at 40,000 feet over this civilization. Yeah, no. That's ridiculous. Let's see. Former North American Aerospace Defense Command Director of Operations General Scott Clancy said Monday that he does not think China was behind the 3 latest UFOs. But they could be, but maybe not. He goes on to say, it smells to me as the guy who directed to conduct Operation to Defend North America. I'd be very suspicious, and I'd be on high alert to make sure that all our adversaries are being countered. I think you're seeing the confluence of 2 things. Clancy hypothesized. Intelligence gaps that existed within our systems, absolutely, and detection across North America has been closed since the first balloon incident. Second thing is just a conjecture from my perspective. I think you're also seeing the confluence of a distinctive activity by our adversaries to test our systems. That's more likely what it is. And like I said, our government is more than happy to use that to obfuscate, to sort of hide what they're doing and not answer the questions like gas, inflation, train derailments, Ukraine, and laptop, and the Hunter Biden laptop. That's what they're doing. They're using this to kind of like, shh, don't worry about that. What we're really trying to ascertain is that the overall intent of doing this with these devices at this time, it looks to me to be a concerted effort. A member of the House Permanent Select Committee on Intelligence and Armed Services Committee joined the program to say that objects of unknown origin are common over U.S. airspace, but officials recently decided to crack down on them after a widely publicized Chinese spy balloon incident. Now, that's disingenuous because that spy balloon, we knew about it before it shot down on February 4th. We knew about that frickin' thing when it flew over Japan weeks before February 4th. We knew about it when it flew over the Aleutian Islands. We knew about it when it flew over Alaska. We knew about it when it flew into Canada. And then we knew about it when someone saw it in Montana, and then they couldn't hide from it because there's too much receipts out there for people to go, hey, what was that? Oh, it's nothing. No, that's something. So to suggest that now they want to get to the bottom of it, bullcrap. They're just using it to obfuscate so they don't answer tough questions. And yes, part of it is a state actor using it to test our resolve, test our security measures. That's exactly what it is. Let's see. Crow added that the Pentagon had not tipped its hand to the committee about these possible origins of the downed objects and said criticism of the government's lack of public disclosure about the incidents was unwarranted. What? So I can't question my government because it's unwarranted? These are not posting a threat to the United States and Americans, he said. You know, these are benign objects from what we can tell. And again, this is not a new phenomenon either. We've had UAPs, unidentified aerial phenomenon. That's the other UFO thing, come within the United States for years now. While that is true, understand this is completely different. I cannot think on when this happened last. Maybe it has. And maybe there was, you know, I remember something like that. I think it was in Mexico. There was some tethered balloon, a surveillance balloon, and it got loose. And I think it did cross over to the United States, maybe, if I'm remembering that correctly. I'm not sure if that was, God, the 90s and the 80s. I don't remember what it was. But to suggest that we're being ridiculous by questioning our government's, you know, actions, like, well, then why did you let it complete its mission all the way to February 4th? Then you shoot it down with a freaking 100,000, you know, I don't know, I think it's like $1 million missile. What's up with that? I think the whole point here is that our government is using this as an operation to not answer questions, to sort of like get everyone riled up and say, you need to do something. The government loves to do something when they weren't doing something before, so they can show that they're doing something instead of just sitting on their ass, you know, and not, you know, trying to lower fuel prices and inflation. And God, have you ever seen the prices of eggs? Jeez. It's insane. And our government, you know, I don't know what to say. It's if it smells like an op, if it looks like an op, if the government says don't worry about it, guess what? This whole thing is a one big government operation.